Hi everybody, welcome to Fiber Fun with Olivia. My name is Olivia. I am a knitter and crocheter and I love to geek out on anything yarny and fiber related. I hope you do too. If you are new or visiting here, welcome to the Fiber Fun Familia. I hope you have a little bit of fun with us today and I hope you stick around, subscribe, hit the like button and all that jazz. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Welcome to another episode of Whips, Sips, and Fiber Fun Chitter Chatter. What is my sip for today? My sip is some black iced tea that I homebrewed. Let's take a sip. I love black iced tea. I think I've mentioned before that I was addicted for a few years to the Starbucks black iced tea, and I still have it every now and then, but if I find a good one, then I brew my own at home and I have it on the weekend, on my days off. I'm having a day off from work today, yay, which is why I'm filming, but this video will go up on Friday. So, oh, and I didn't share what the black iced tea was. So, this black tea, it's a blended black tea and it's from Yarnier and Sons. It is in this little tin can. And it is part of a tea subscription that I recently signed up for. So more to come, unless I already put up that video before Friday. But otherwise, if you haven't seen it, it's coming. I am telling you, it is quiet all morning. And as soon as I pull out the camera, they start working on the outside. I know a lot of you guys tell me, oh, we don't hear it, it's okay. I hope you don't hear it because I hear it, it's loud. But anyway, we're gonna move forward because I sat down, I set up everything, and we're doing this. So what do I have to share with you today? I have 4 finished objects to share with you. The fourth one is kind of a miscellaneous melange of multiple things. You'll get what I'm talking about when I share that with you. And I do have 2 Yarny purchases to share with you. One of them is my Yarnier subscription box. You guys know that I share my Yarny purchases through my Whip, Sips, and videos. But the second Yarny purchase is not a Yarny subscription. It is some yarn that I purchased from somebody that I mention a lot on this YouTube channel. And I had not purchased any yarn from her. And I had not purchased, oh no, wait. I had purchased a pattern. This is my second pattern. But the pattern was free. It was free with purchase of yarn. You'll see what I'm talking about. Shall we get started? Let's do this. But first, let's take another sip. Yep. I'm sure you guys can hear that. And if you can't, I'm glad, but... All right, let's jump into my first finished object. I made a virus shawl. I have a buddy on Instagram and YouTube. She is way more active on Instagram. Lisa Pine Notes. She is a lovely lady inside and out. If you are not familiar with her, please go follow her on Instagram. She does have a video tutorial for this, but the reason I'm mentioning her is because she does an annual crochet along with this virus shawl, and she does have a video tutorial on her YouTube channel, which she, like I said, she's not on YouTube too much, but I will link it below if you're interested. There's still time to join the crochet along. I just got excited. I got super excited, joined, and I finished it already. So let me share that with you. It is not blocked. It was my full intention to block it right away after I finished it. But I didn't do that. I haven't done that because it's just been crazy, so. But I still wanted to share it with you. Now, the yarn that I used, and you know what? I have that. I started keeping all of these to show me by the end of the year how many yarn skeins I've used. I saw other people doing that, and I thought, what a great idea. So, this yarn, I used a combination of yarns. And if you follow me on Instagram, you probably already saw. But this, the colorful kind of orange variegated one that is in between the solids is by Teeny Button Studio in the color Jolene. and it's a soft DK weight. You probably can't even see that because it's so small, but it's a soft DK weight, 100% superwash merino, 231 yards, 100 grams, and I've had it I think for a year. And when I decided to join Lisa in the crochet along, I thought I need to pull out some yarn that I haven't, you know, I'm stash busting this year, 2023, and so I looked through my yarn and I looked through a few, and I finally ended up on this one, and I'm so excited that I did because I just love how it came out. These other ones that I put in, the pink, the blue, and the green, are Superwash 220 by Cascade. I didn't finish them, so I didn't put the yarn band in here because I haven't finished them, but I used plenty of them, so I feel really good about that. I'm trying to put that bag over there out of the way. So yeah, so let me give you another close-up. If you've never made a virus shawl, I don't know what side I'm showing you. I think it's the same. It ends up being the same on both sides. But it's a really, really easy pattern. Again, it's not blocked, so it doesn't look perfect. I mean, it wouldn't look perfect anyway. Oh my God, I am making such a mess of this. So it starts off, you know what? Let me put it on myself here. It starts here. You make a chain, and then you go like this, and you start doing that. Back and forth, and it's a 3-row repeat, I believe. So this is a free pattern, and like I said, Lisa, with the permission of the designer, or I don't know if it was a designer or it's just an old pattern that has no copyright, she did the tutorial. She made sure that it was okay to do a tutorial on it, so that's why it's okay for me to show you this. But she has this picture of it, and I'll put the link on in the description down below, and so you can kind of see that it starts here and it just starts going back and forth, and it goes by so fast, you guys, and it's really fun because it's easy, but it's fun. I don't know, it's just fun. And I remember Lisa mentioning that a few years back, and I was like, wow, she sounds really excited about this shawl. But then when I made it, I got it. It's a really fast and fun shawl. She's right. So anyway, this is my virus shawl, and I'm quite happy with it. It is quite colorful, even a little bit more than I typically tend to do. But I think this would go good with any one of these colors, maybe with a solid pink underneath, a solid blue, a black, I don't know. But I do love it. I love it. I'm definitely going to use it. I can't wait to block it. It feels, this yarn, I love it. This teeny tiny button, what's it called? The yarn is super squishy, and I'm just so happy that I used it. So the pattern, I believe, calls for a fingering weight, but I decided to use this DK weight, and I love how squishy it is. I keep on squishing it, and it's not blocked, so it's okay that I'm squishing it. But so this is my virus shawl, you guys. I know it's all bunched up, but that's okay. My second and third finished objects are right behind me. I have been on an Easter binge. So I have a Pinterest folder, so that was another one of my goals. If you guys saw my earlier videos in January at the beginning of the year, one of my goals was to make patterns that I wanted to make, that I have either in my library, my books that I already own, or that I have saved in my Google Drive or in my Pinterest folders. And so this is a free pattern. Oh my gosh, I cannot remember who this is by, but I will link the free pattern down below. I thought it was so cute. It's a little chocolate bunny. And it just looks so classy and so cute. I'm so happy with it. And it has a little rose and a little, I love this little bunny. And so after I finish this one, also in my Pinterest folder, was this carrot, and I thought I'd make it. And both of them are filled with the polyfill. I think that's what it's called. So they're super squishy, and I really like that. I really like the details that it had here, this carrot. And then these, you're supposed to like iron them out or steam them, but I didn't, because I kind of like that it looks like the real carrots. It comes down like that, right? So this is my carrot. You can see the back. I didn't put the lines in the back because this is the front. But yeah, so I have these two finished items, and I'm super, super happy with them. This is really squishy too. This, I mean, both of these would be great to put in a basket for, you know, I don't know, your son or daughter, maybe a niece or nephew, a goddaughter, a godson. I think these would look so cute in a basket with some candy, some eggs, some Easter eggs in there. I think that would look so adorable. And it's made by you, and then, you know, because after Easter's gone, the candy's gone and the basket's gone, but these they can hang on to. So yeah, I think these are really pretty. I'm gonna use them as decor because my kids really don't. Yeah, they're teenagers now, although I don't know, right? They might still get some Easter candy, but yeah, these are super cute. They were super fun to make. If you guys remember, another thing I mentioned at the beginning of the year is that I want to make things that make me happy, even if I can't think of a reason why I would use them, because in the past I've stopped myself from making things that make me happy because I'm like, oh, I'm not going to use it. It's just going to sit there. These would have been two things that I would have been like, I'm not going to use them. What am I going to make them for? I made them just because it made me happy. And after I made them, I'm like, oh my God, what cute decor. So I'm totally going to pull these out every year now. But initially I didn't think of that. I thought, oh, you know, maybe not, but I'm like, nope. I said I was going to make things that make me happy. And I've been doing smaller projects lately because work has been so crazy and so busy. And when I come home, I feel the anxiety still. So in the evenings when I'm watching TV or I'm trying to relax, these small little items to make have really been helping me out. And they make me so happy. So yes, I'm going to put them back here. And then number 4 is kind of a melange of things that I made. Really, they're separate items, but I'm counting them as number 4 because it's like random things. So along with the Easter and bunny, I did make this little cotton bunny. I haven't ironed it, so let me see. Can you see it better this way? It's supposed to have little, so these are supposed to be in orange, and then you're supposed to do another little green thing. These are supposed to be little carrots, but I started to put some orange, and I didn't like the orange that I had. It was very shiny and it wasn't cotton, so I just left it like this, like a little doily that I can put somewhere with a little bunny. And I thought this was really cute. This is, again, another one of those things that I would not have made because I would have been like, am I going to use this? But I am going to use it. I'm going to put it somewhere, I don't know, in Easter, and I'm going to enjoy it. But first I'm going to iron it because I haven't even done that, you guys. I just made it and that's it. This is my last Easter, well, my last for this video because I'm probably still going to make more. I made, and again, this I haven't, I'm like so excited, you guys, I'm jumping all over the place, but I made this. Can you tell what this is? I hope you can. You probably can, but I'm asking because I showed it to my hubby and he could not. He's like, what is that? And I'm like, you don't know what it is? And he's like, no, I can't tell what it is. He literally stared at it for a while and then he's like, oh, it's a bunny behind. I'm like, yes, that's what it is. I saw this pattern and I thought it was so cute. It's something else that I now have in my Pinterest folder. I'm going to put a link below for my Pinterest folder because I've been adding stuff for Easter crochet stuff. Probably not going to get to all of them because there's so many, but yeah, so this was super easy to make and it came out way bigger than I thought it would. It's not perfect, you guys, but it makes me so happy. It's so cute. The designer of this, again, this is a free pattern. The designer has a granny square with the face, and then this one with the little behind. I might make the face one too, but I made the behind one first because I thought it was so cute. I didn't realize it was going to come out this big. It's about 14 inches both ways. So, and I don't know. Maybe I'll just hang this somewhere and just enjoy it that way. Or maybe I will make it into an Easter blanket. I'm not sure yet, but it made me happy, so I made it. Let me put it up close. So, yep. And on the back, you can kind of see, a lot of people don't show the back because it's not pretty, but I get curious, like, how did they do it? So you can tell here that I sewed on these circles and these little ones. So, you know, it's not double-sided for sure, but I don't care. I don't care. I like my little bunny behind. It's so cute. Last finished item or little batch of item, I call these my anxiety projects. I've been making dishcloths left and right. All they are double crochets. One, because I have a lot of cotton yarn that I would like to use up, and two, because it's something mindless that I can do, again, back to the anxiety and the stress. This had, so I should have brought the little booklet. I have these little booklets with patterns. This little booklet is like over 10 years old, and I saw this dishcloth and I liked the texture of it, and I'm like, ooh, I want to try that. And it is so easy to make, you guys. It starts off with a single crochet and then a double crochet. Single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, and then you go back and you do the opposite, and then you do it again and again and again, over and over and over, and it creates such a pretty texture. Now, because it was cotton, it kind of started to hurt my wrist, so I only made one in these, but I'll tell you what, this is a really nice texture. It didn't have a name for the stitch or the stitch pattern, but yeah, it's over 10 years, that booklet. So that's the second one. And then I made, the rest of them are just double crochets with pretty cotton yarn that I got at Michael's. And this just kept me sane, really. Again, they're not ironed or anything, but at least I did, you know, weave in the ends. This one is left over from all of these other skeins because I had a little bit left of each, so I just made one. And then this one is a little bit smaller. It's the leftover from the lilac. And now I don't use dishcloths, which is one of the reasons why I haven't used up that cotton. I have a lot of cotton because I think it's pretty, and then I buy it and then I don't make anything with it. And I don't make dishcloths. It's like mentally I want to make dishcloths because they're easy and they're fun and they're repetitive and it's something mindless that I can work on, but I don't make them, or I haven't made them in the past as much because I don't use them. I've tried to use them in the past and I'm not fond of using them for dishes and stuff. But recently, and I can't remember who I heard, they mentioned that they use them to put under a hot plate or to put, you know, a hot pot or something, put a couple of them or whatever. And I thought, ooh, I can use them for that. And they're so pretty and colorful. So I got cracking. I got cracking and I made a few of these and it was so fun. So I'm going to be using up my cotton that way. And if I end up having too many, I'll give some away to other people. But they're really fun to make. Again, makes that make us happy, that help us with anxiety and stress or whatnot, in between those other projects where you might have to focus a little bit more, right? So that is my last finished object. Before we get into the yarn, let's take another sip. Let's mix it well. I did put a little bit of brown sugar in this time. Sometimes I put honey, sometimes, not in my cold iced tea, but sometimes I put Splenda. Today I felt like a little bit of extra sweetness, and It's yummy. Okay, first up is yarn. Yay! I'm still subscribed to Yarnier, although I did skip it for a couple of months. Ironically, I'm pulling up scissors that I got in a Yarnier box. I remember that month it was a France motif. But yeah, so I did skip a couple of months, and then I believe this is an anniversary box. So let's see what's in here. And I always love the tissue paper. I totally recycle the tissue paper. Like for gift bags and stuff like that. This one's extra pretty. And I'll show you what is in here. So first is the Yarnier box always comes with a little booklet with patterns, 2 patterns. On the inside, it'll talk about the other items that are in here. Vicki Howell typically collaborates with small businesses or women-owned businesses, and so she'll list them in here. So I'm not going to look at them yet because I want to see them and get surprised. And then as we go into the booklet, it has the 2 patterns. One is always knit and the other one is in crochet for the same type of project. So it looks like we have a cowl as our project. So the first thing I'm seeing here, embrace gratitude. It's this cute little sticker. And looks like some Post-its that say I got this, and it has a little thing underneath that says 100%, you can check it off, or who am I kidding? I can always use Post-its. And then there's a little bag, the Mindful Collection, it says. That's pretty. It has like a little doily. And let's see what's in here. Is it soap? Oh! It's by Knitter's Pride, it says. I just saw the tag and it says the teal row counter. It's a row counter. I forgot. I did see this video, but I completely forgot. Okay, it says the teal row counter, but it's actually green. It's not teal. Yay! And it has little things so that you can change, you know, you can go quite up far because, yeah, it's double digits. I was totally going to buy one of these, and then I saw that video, and this was a while back. Oh my God, weeks ago. And I forgot about it, but I didn't buy it because I thought, ooh, we're going to get one. So, and it's in a cute little bag. I like that. And last but not least is the yarn. So this month, because it's an anniversary box, we get the yarn from Vicki Howell herself, and this is Montoya Merino Light. You guys know I love gray and I love teal. Teal is her signature color, if you don't know, but I think we all know Vicki Howell, right? And it's soft, you guys. This says sport weight, 100% superwash merino, 300 yards, 100 grams, machine wash in cold water, lay flat to dry, hand dyed in Turkey. This is soft. Ooh, sport weight too. I don't have a whole lot of sport weight. I have DK and I have worsted, fingering, but not sport. This is nice. So, I might make one of these. Sometimes I make what the patterns that come here, and sometimes I don't. Well, we shall see. Okay, put that back in so I can show you my last Yarny purchase, which is not a subscription. You guys know lately I have been obsessed with Grocery Girl Knits. It's two sisters and they have a YouTube channel. They always do live, so when you go to the channel and you click on videos, you won't see recent stuff there. You have to click on the lives to see their lives, and they're like usually a couple of hours long. I love watching them. When I have, I'll watch them in segments. Anyway, one of the sisters, Jody, has a yarn line, and it is called Frankie Gray Fibers. Well, both of them design as well, and so Jody came out with a hat pattern. And so I got the pattern free with the yarn, so I'm going to show you the hat pattern. This picture does not do the hat pattern justice, but I'm going to show it to you. It is a very cute hat. Go check them out on their Instagram because you can see all kinds of color combinations for this hat, and it looks so pretty. And she has a ton of sets on her website, or at least she did, and I think she's been putting them up, and they're all so colorful. There was one that was like, it had a mustard. Anyway, she has a ton of them, and they're so pretty, so pretty. But I decided to tone it down a little bit, and I didn't go for the brights that I normally do, and I got this combo right here. So let me show you this purple one first. It is a DK weight, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and the color is black cherry. Black cherry. So this is the first time I am ordering any of her yarn. And then this one, let me show you. This one is in the color fungi. I love that the name is fungi. Maybe because I like mushrooms, I don't know. Anyway, so I think this is a really cute combination. Of course, after I got them, I was like, oh, I should have gotten like one of those bright ones that I like, but I really wanted something a little bit more subdued for me. This might not be subdued for other people, but it is subdued for me. Plays into my, not my hippie heart. I'm always saying I'm a goth hippie heart. This is my goth side. So I'm excited to do that. It did come in a bag. And I think it has a little, is it a candy? I think it's a candy. She put a candy in there. Unless it's not, it doesn't look like a stitch marker. I think it is a candy and a business card. And this is the picture on it. And this is the information. I'll list her website down below and her Instagram. But yeah, so I'm excited about this because this is the first time I ever order any yarn from her. She is the one who also designed the Friday hat. If you guys remember, I made the Friday hat. She's the one who designed it. So now I'm going to be making this hat. Yay! I'm probably going to make it a little bit smaller. Let me see, are there different sizes? I'm sure there are in the pattern. Oh, here. Let me see if I can show you this small picture on the inside so you can see how pretty they look. And that's the one I was talking about, the kind of mustard color. Yeah, there's so many combinations. But yeah, let's see the sizes. Well, I'll look at it later. I'm sure there are multiple sizes, but I'm probably, for the last one, I think that hat came out a little bit big, and I think I chose the medium one maybe. So I might make the small one. Either way, I'm gonna have fun. So that is it for today. Put in the comments down below. Let me know what you're working on. I wanna know. I'm working right now. I'm still plugging away at my sweater. That video is coming in a couple of weeks. What else am I plugging? My shawl that I was crocheting, that one's kind of on hold with all of these Easter makes that I'm kind of, you know, I'm doing these small Easter makes because, you know, I can make them in between other stuff in the evening when I'm tired and, you know, not have to focus too much. But yeah, so I'm continuing on the stash busting journey, and I'm also continuing on Let's make stuff that make us happy, right? So let me know, are you making something that makes you happy right now? Put it down in the comments, or if you're not, share with me anyway. I want to hear from you. All right, thank you for joining me today, and I will talk to you later. Bye.